What if I told you that the happiest people on this planet aren't the richest or the luckiest or the ones who have these perfect-looking lives? It turns out happiness isn't this big, complicated thing you have to chase. It's actually something you build day by day with a few really small habits. And we're going to break them all down right now.
So let's get one thing straight right off the bat. The happiest people are definitely not the richest.
And, they aren't the luckiest people out there either.
And they certainly, absolutely do not have perfect lives. The truth? It's much simpler. They just do a few small things a little differently than most people. And one of these habits, this one's a real game changer. It takes, and I'm not kidding, less than 60 seconds. But it has the power to totally shift your entire mood for the day. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that one.
All of this brings us to something that researchers call the happiness paradox. Because it turns out pretty much everything we've been taught about happiness is kind of backwards.
I mean, look at this. The research is so clear on this point. Once you're earning somewhere between $75,000 and $100,000 a year, any more money has almost zero, and I mean zero, impacts on your day-to-day happiness. So if more money isn't the key, then what is? Well, here's the beautiful paradox of it all. The happiest people aren't even really trying to be happy. Instead, they're focused on finding meaning. There's this massive Harvard study, literally the longest one ever done on happiness, and it found the #1 predictor of a long, happy life wasn't fame, it wasn't wealth, it was the quality of their relationships. And you can really see what that looks like in practice right here. It's not about these giant, flashy achievements. It's about the small stuff, nurturing those connections, actually enjoying a simple moment, focusing on your own progress, and just protecting your own peace of mind. That's where the good stuff is. So if you remember one thing from this part, let it be this. True happiness isn't really about getting more stuff. It's about wanting less of what you don't have. It's about appreciating what's already right in front of you. Okay, so that's the big idea. But how do we actually do it? Let's get right into the 7 daily micro habits that can literally start rewiring your brain for more joy starting today. All right, habit number 1. It's called the first light rule. It's super simple, incredibly powerful, and it gets you in sync with the world. Seriously, this is it. Just get some natural sunlight in your eyes within about 30 minutes of waking up. This basically tells your brain, hey, the day has started, which helps your sleep cycle and gives you an instant mood boost. So before you reach for your phone, just look up at the sky. Habit number 2 is your secret weapon for those moments when you're feeling a little blah or stuck. It's called motion over emotion. And look, we're not talking about some grueling workout here. All you need is 5 minutes of movement. That's it. Go for a quick walk, do a couple of stretches. Heck, dance around your room to one song. I promise you, moving your body will change how you feel way faster than sitting there and overthinking it. Habit number 3 brings us right back to that huge Harvard study we were talking about. This one is all about connection. Genuinely happy people make an effort to stay connected. Send a quick text to a friend just to say you appreciate them. Leave a voice note for your mom. Make one quick call a day. You gotta remember, those strong relationships are one of the biggest happiness boosters we have. Okay, let's talk about habit number 4. This is the secret weapon I mentioned at the very beginning. Yep, this is the one, the 60-second habit. It is so ridiculously simple, but it is so powerful it can literally change how you see your entire day. All you have to do is, every single day, name one tiny thing that went right. Maybe your coffee tasted amazing, maybe a total stranger smiled at you, or maybe you handled a stressful situation just a little bit better than usual. See, our brains are hardwired to look for the negative, so we have to intentionally, manually, train them to spot the good. Moving on to number 5, and this one is so crucial. It's about protecting your own joy from its biggest thief, comparison. Man, this quote says it all, especially with social media everywhere. We are constantly comparing our real, messy, behind-the-scenes life with someone else's perfectly polished highlight reel. You have to remember, someone will always look like they have more, but nobody else has your journey. Just focus on running your own race. Habit 6 is all about finding a little bit of calm in a world that is constantly yelling for your attention. It's simply about protecting a little quiet time. We're just talking 10 minutes a day. That is it. But it has to be total silence. No phone, no podcasts, no music, no scrolling. Just you.
It's your chance to just breathe, to think, and to hit the reset button. Believe me, peace is productive.
And finally, we've got our 7th habit. This is how happy people wrap up their day, by focusing on their small wins.
At the end of the day, our brains just love to obsess over our to-do list, right? Over everything we didn't get done. This habit flips that completely. Instead of worrying about what's left, you just ask yourself, what did I do well today? Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it seems. Honestly, just getting through a tough day is a huge win. This is how you build a truly resilient mind. So when you start to put all these little pieces together, you begin to see the big secret. Happiness isn't this thing you go out and find one day. It doesn't just show up with a promotion or on vacation. No, it's built. Quietly, almost secretly, through all the tiny little choices you make every single day.
I love this saying, happiness is a guest that only visits the house you build for it today. So please, don't wait for some perfect time in the future to start being happy. Start building that house for happiness right now, today. Just pick one of these habits and give it a try. So my question for you is, which one are you going to start with? Let me know down in the comments.